Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the game of tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden OGs, and we are back with part number 2 of our normal flex week pat scheme. If y'all hadn't seen the last two videos, man, we were breaking down the play Patriots corner where we showed you the glitchy man beating concept where we could get huge chunks of yards out of two-man under. Then we came back with another video, broke down all the zones, and that, I mean, honestly, Patriots corner is my favorite play out of that formation, or this formation that we're looking at right now, and I would center my entire offense around it. Great part about it is it's a quick audible, so we don't have to call it at the play call screen. That's another huge deal, so we can come out in other plays. So what I would do is, you know, the plays that I like to come out in is going to be Patriots Spot, and I also like to come out in FL Screen a lot, and also Patriots Drag. The one we're going to go ahead and cover now is going to be Patriots Spot. Let's go ahead and put it on the field. And I mean, honestly, I'll say this before we get into the setup for it. To make this play really effective, you want to make sure that you let the running back come out of the backfield. If you block anybody, just block the tight end, although I wouldn't recommend that either. But the great part about this scheme is our main play, our main base play, the one that I feel comfortable looking at almost any defense with, is the one we can block the running back to. And then that's a quick audible, like I said, that's Patriots corner. So what you can do, if you feel like you're going to be blitzed, I would just take what the opponent is giving me, and then I would flip to Patriots corner, and then I would just block my running back, and I would move as, you know, as I've been instructed within the scheme of things. Now you could block the tight end, and I'll show you that a little bit later in this video, but let's go ahead and get into it. By default, I like to let everybody go out on routes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slant Cooper, and simply in a cover 4, he's always going to be open, along with the post route over the middle of the field. We'll go ahead and snap the ball. Oh, I don't know why I'm pressing the other controller to snap the ball. That's ridiculous. All right, so we'll go ahead and snap the ball. And I'm going to show you where Cooper's is going to be wide open over the middle of the field. So, and the reason why he is simply this. As you can see, all right, so we have our running back running that nice speed out, okay? And that's the reason why we like to get him out, because the big deal about this is that speed out, it gets so much of a speed burst that it's running so aggressively to the sideline that it quickly pulls down like almost anything. So you see how hard he ran with him when he saw the speed out coming. Now the slant is just gonna go underneath the stick and go that's on, that the tight end is on, and then you're gonna be able to throw this because the hook zone is gonna be dropped down on that spot. Now it's really simple, like in the middle of the field of a high-low. Like if we want to account for the user, then the user's going to have to make a decision, right? The user's either going to have to play this spot route, or he's going to have to try to drop back. Now, I could have let this play out a little bit longer, but as you know, it's all OP, where for some reason my right tackle doesn't want to double team. He's just standing there not doing anything. And if we had more time, then I could have let him run a little bit more free. Also, the tight end's gonna actually get behind that final hook zone. So we're gonna go ahead and call it again. And I mean, Donald Penn has 92 pass blocking. Crazy. They don't care though. So as you can see, you'll be able to throw that ball to the tight end as well. And we'll take another look real quick. And this is against cover four. What I've started to notice in Madden though, and as we see, look at Cooper. He's just wide open up the sideline. And that's what I mean about if you wanted to, you could wait this out, lead him further up the sideline. And I mean, he has nothing but yards. But then look how much spacing you get with the stick and go and then the slant route. So it's a lot of spacing right there, and I love that about cover four. But what I've noticed is a lot of people aren't playing cover four, man. I play every time I play online, I don't see cover four anymore. Comment below if y'all want me to still focus a lot of my energy into covering and breaking down cover four, because I'm starting to feel like I need to replace cover four with maybe cover three match and like other like seam types of deals out of cover three. Because what I'm seeing a lot of, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm seeing a whole lot of cover two and a whole lot of cover three when I see zones, especially like cover three. I see a lot of cover three online. So anyway, let's move to a cover three, okay? And I'm gonna show you where when we're looking at cover three, now that running back becomes our target, right? And that speed route is just gonna dominate and be really a huge problem. But then also remember, you still get the same action over the middle of the field. It's gonna work exactly the same way, you know, where you can throw that route to either Cooper or you can throw that route to the tight end as well. Those are two things to check for. So now we got three routes open. And to be honest, we really have more than three routes. Oh, look, I juked him. That's what happened when you get that OP block shed, man. You got to dance in the pocket like Romo, except you don't get your back broke. You know what I mean? So look at that look at that footwork, man. I'm like a young Brady. Alright, so anyway, if you have the time, bro, you can throw it like that. But I wouldn't recommend it, bro. You throw it where it's open. So I'd probably take the flats to the running back every single time. Man, I take what I'm given usually all the time, bro. Like when I play people online, man, I have 13 catches by my running back if he open, bro. Because now you can take that and move it from 10, it can go for 40 sometimes. Alright, so that's gonna be cover three. Also, I should probably make mention of the route that Roberts is on. If they're playing off coverage, cover four or cover three, there's always a chance that you're gonna be able to throw, but it just, man, the timing is so strict on it, it's ridiculous. So let me go ahead and show you that again. And against cover four and cover three, you're gonna be able to get, because nobody's gonna play him in cover four or cover three because of that little spot route that the motion route is on, and he's just gonna be wide open. You're gonna have to throw like the analog maybe to like 630, maybe about 630 down on the left analog with a bullet pass, and then you'll be able to get this. But trust me, if you don't throw this right, you can get this pick six. But you just got to get your timing down, man. And then he'll be wide open. So that's something else to mention in zone. I didn't really say it as the primary target because I don't want you to get in the habit of trying to throw this over and over again. Now, if you're good at it and better than me at like throwing like timing routes, then by all means, bro, it's open. You just got to make sure you can get it. So as you can see, all of that stuff is going to be open in cover four and cover three. Now, let's go to cover two real quick. Now in cover two, the variation that I like to run is going to be, if I feel like it's cover two, and I can usually tell, man, just by the trends of the game, you just want to put Cooper in a drag. Run it the same exact way, just put him in a drag. Now, if they're not playing hard flats, then automatically you can throw here, okay? So that's what I mean about all of these things that we get ready to put together, because it's real simple, man. So then another thing we want to do is just look at the tight end. Because of the drag route, oh, he just came clean. Nobody blocked his ass. All right, so we just want to do it again. Man, this game is so glitchy. I swear they need to patch it. Look, now he's just getting held. All right, so anyway, he's going to be wide open really quickly in a cover two. That's something to keep in mind as well. So we'll replay that. And if you notice, the hook zone is just going to bite down on the drag. I mean, let him go. And then that's just all to it. All right, so if they play hard flats, then the obvious thing to do, just in case you don't know, we'll go ahead and show you. Just say they play the hard flats, play underneath. You still want to set it up exactly the same. You still are going to have the tight end, but now you're going to also have this route wide open. All right, and also this kind of leads me to show you something else. So let's say they try to get a justy on you, right? And then they try to put this guy over here in the curl flat, because maybe you're playing Patriots corner and you're abusing that high-low read, right? And they put that high-low defense on you. Well, I'm showing you now where this concept, and I have another one that I'm not gonna show in this particular scheme, that beats this high-low defense to the same side of it. So let's go ahead and snap the ball. And it's real simple. I'll go ahead and replay it so you can see that, and that's a jewel. This is what makes this video pop. So now if they put a hard flat and a curl flat over there, naturally you assume, hey man, they're gonna lock that running back up, and then, you know, I mean, they just got the whole side covered. If I'm playing Pat's corner, they got that out route and their angle route covered. Well, you can come out in this play and run it. The motion looks exactly the same. It looks like the same fucking play, right? The only thing that's gonna happen now is that spot route is gonna pull in that curl flat every time. So he's gonna have missteps to the inside, and then he's gonna go right up. In short, the only way they're going to be able to defend it is they're going to have to take that curl flat and move him out wide of the wide receiver. If they do not move him out wide of the wide receiver, it's going to happen the same exact way, because the hard flat is going to play low and you'll just be able to throw behind. All right, so that's a quick way to beat it. I got another concept that completely beats that with only 2 people every single time, but I'm not going to show it right now. We'll move on. And I might make just a small video about that sometime, because I definitely think that's an important thing to talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about man real quick, and then we'll move on to part 3. So in man-to-man coverage, I mean, it just really depends. The first thing that I would say is going to be open every time is the obvious thing, right? The speed route just kills almost everything. The next thing that's going to come open is going to be Cooper over here on the right side. He's going to be open literally all the time, and that's Josh Norman. So good luck, Josh. Now, the next thing that we want to look at is, it depends on the man that I'm seeing. If it's like with the hook zone or the users playing right in the middle, then I don't want to mess with that. Now, if they're playing like some kind of other type of nickel type of man, where they're playing on one of the deep blues and they're trying to play the outs and all of that stuff, and the middle of the field is open, what you're going to notice is that Crabtree is always going to beat his man. And the reason why he's going to beat his man every single time in man coverage is because on the motion, and that's what I said I love about this formation, is the motion that you get on knees is going to cause the cornerback to back up. And when that cornerback backs up like that, he is going to get way too much separation because he's not playing tight. And then that little spot route is going to be wide open every single time. Another thing, and that's pretty much it. The other thing that you could look at is the tight end, of course, on the stick and go, which I don't have to throw that. I mean, you know that would come open on a like man-to-man coverage. I mean, the only thing that we got left really pretty much is Roberts. If it's man-to-man, you could probably put him on a drag, or if you wanted to, you could put him on like a streak, or you could put him on, I wouldn't put him on like a slant or nothing like that though. I just probably put him on a drag or try to get him out of the way, or we could just leave him on his route. But he doesn't really get much separation against man coverage, and I put everybody right there, somebody with more route running. It just didn't really work out. But that's how you beat man, though. You got 4 out of the 5 routes open. Like, comment if you feel like there was anything that I didn't show, or there's anything you have questions about this particular formation. And as always, subscribe, bro, and respect the OGs. We're gonna move on to part 3. Peace.